I'll go get some books. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. So, I thought maybe I'll go shave for the humans and everything. And if you saw my other video, link here with the card thing, you know that me shaving, I'm gonna get cut shaving. I don't know why, but I'm just gonna get cut shaving. And it happened again. It happened right here. So if I just start randomly bleeding during this video, you know why. I also brush my teeth, and that's not as important here on YouTube as it would be on Twitch because YouTube hasn't quite caught up with the whole telesmell technology yet. You really gotta up your game, YouTube. But I did it anyways, just in case they get it in the future. And, be nice to the people watching. How are you, by the way? I know you can't answer, but figured I'd ask. So recently we hit 100 subscribers and I am excited. And so what I thought I might do is create a My Reading List for 2018 video. So today we're gonna be going over my reading list for 2018. We're gonna start with books that I've been reading for a long time already because I've been reading some books for a while and I haven't finished them yet. Alright, so starting off the books that I've started and haven't finished. I've been reading this for like a lot of years. I can understand quite a bit of words in music, but I can't speak it very well and I haven't finished this whole book. You can see I've gotten pretty darn far. Yeah, that bookmark's in the wrong spot. This is not finished. Next book. Foundation series by Isaac Asimov. Started reading this a month or two ago, a couple months ago, however many months ago. It's been a while. Have not finished. I've gotten, you can see the bookmark here, got to page 31. So that's insignificant. Next book is The Stuff of Thought by Steven Pinker. This is actually really well written. It's about psychology and language and linguistics and grammar and verbs. It's really detailed and it's awesome, but it takes a lot out of you. This next one's in Spanish, La Fortaleza Digital. You know what that means? The Digital Fortress, a good old Dan Brown book. Isn't that great? I got really far in it, like really far, like 3/4 of the way through. And then I took such a long break that I forgot the story. And last but not least, a book that I got when I was studying in England and visited the Cambridge University so many years ago. Like 10 years ago. Cognitive Linguistics. Really freaking good book. Really dense. And you might be thinking, Edward, why are you reading such a crazy book as the Cognitive Linguistics thing? And I'd be like, because I study languages and I love linguistics and don't judge me. Next, we're gonna be looking at books that I'm gonna reread this year because they were just that darn good. I usually wait a few years to reread a book because I remember the details so well that I can typically flip to any page in the book within a year and know exactly what's going to happen next and exactly what's going on, and it's not word for word, but I know events. This is Douglas Adams, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. This is 5 books in one. This is really inspiring for me, and I'm gonna reread it because I wanna study a little bit of his technique and style. And the second one is related. Another Thing by Ian Colfer. This is part 6 of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but it's not by Douglas Adams. And it was actually written after Douglas Adams died. And they were thinking, oh, we'll write another book and another book, maybe by a different famous author. This guy wrote Artemis Fowl. Maybe by a different famous author each year, and they didn't. And it just kind of makes me sad. Next, we're going to be looking at books that I read a little bit in college, but didn't read the whole thing because the course didn't require it. These two books
are about logic. They're really good. And I think that symbolic logic should be taught in every grade school and or high school or whenever. But it should be taught to everyone because this is the basic stuff that we need to understand the world. Like, basic math is important, but this is the basic math of language. Next, we're going to be looking at the book that I'm currently reading. This, Legend of Zelda and Philosophy. It's pretty basic with regards to philosophy, but it's like a really good book. And if you've played all the Zelda games and you know everything about the Zelda series, it's like a really good book. Next, we're gonna be looking at books that I bought. We got this one, Oliver Sacks, and man, I don't know how to use a camera. Awakenings, A Leg to Stand On, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat, and Seeing Voices. This, I read Hallucinations by Oliver Sacks, and I'm really excited about reading this because he wrote some of the best psychological literature that I have ever read. Number 2, Star Trek and Philosophy. You know, I watched a lot of Star Trek when I was young because my mom watched a lot of Star Trek when I was young, and so this is gonna be a good read. It talks about the philosophy found in Star Trek. And there's a lot of philosophy in Star Trek. If you don't realize that, ooh, buddy, you need to take a basic philosophy course. And number 3, Welsh. Gonna read to teach yourself about Welsh. That's it. Hope that wasn't too disappointing for the last one there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me down below, what's your reading list for 2018? I want to know. I want to know what you're reading. Is it anything interesting? Is it anything as weird as the books that I'm reading? What do you got for me? You know what's really exciting is we recently hit over 100 subscribers on this channel, and I am like ecstatic about that. I want to thank you all for listening to me talk about my books and making bad book ideas, videos, and whatever I'm doing. And I just want to thank you for being here and watching. And if you know anyone who might like this kind of thing, not necessarily, you know, book lists and everything, but like the bad book ideas, priority trailers, and all that other stuff, yeah, all about the channel.